welcome to another podcast. I'm Kate Pearce, founder of Nutrition Queensland and Healthy Little Eaters, because everyone deserves to feel their very best. I haven't done a podcast for a little while, but the important thing is that I'm back. And a very timely podcast. I haven't prepared too much for it. I'm pretty much going to just speak from my heart on this one, because I've got a pretty big life event coming up that I have been waiting for a very long time. Most of you probably know the roller coaster journey that I've been on with my face. And finally, I have long-awaited surgery coming up. I actually fly to the Gold Coast next week. And then the following week, I will have reconstructive surgery. And the journey has been absolutely crazy. And this is what I'm going to use for this week's topic. And it's all about starting before you're ready and not letting your mind delay your dreams, your goals, your vision, or anything that you want to change in life. Obviously, I direct a lot of my information towards nutrition and healthy lifestyle and living, because that is something that I'm most incredibly passionate about. So I will be talking a lot about that. Don't wait until you feel better to start exercising. Don't wait until you're completely meal prepped before you start making those small little healthy improvements. And I feel I'm very qualified to speak on this topic, because if I had waited to start my study, for one, to become a nutritionist, or to start my business until my face was up to my standard, I wouldn't have started. That is the absolute honest truth. So, as I said, I feel I'm qualified to talk on this topic because I've lived it, I've done it. And yeah, that's what we are going to discuss this week. So, as you know, 3 years ago, I made the decision to have a skin cancer removed, and it ended up being a lot more intense than I first imagined it was going to be. But that was the life journey that I was going to be on. But anyway, I had the surgery, and to cut a long story short, they couldn't do the reconstructive surgery the way they had planned. They put me to, this is about a year ago now, they put me to sleep, obviously, and I was woken up from my anaesthetic, imagining that everything was going to be great, everything was going to be perfect. They said what they were going to do, they were going to take a little bit of my ear and potentially fix things. And anyway, I remember waking up, and it was not healed, not fixed at all. In fact, it actually looked a little bit worse, but that was due to the swelling. And I want to make sure that I do not knock anyone in this podcast. The Townsville Hospital were absolutely brilliant. The staff were absolutely brilliant. My surgeon was brilliant. He removed all the cancer, and to be honest, that is the most important thing. The rest is just ego vanity, right? If you think about it. So I am so grateful for every single person that has been on this journey, and everyone has been amazing, all the surgeons. But yeah, that's where I was left, and I was told, sorry, we can't do anything else for you, you should perhaps go and get a prosthesis. And I was like, poof. But I'm willing to accept anything at this stage. But I did say to him, look, I'd love to just get a second opinion. And anyway, I was put on to a beautiful surgeon in Townsville, but I really thought this time I'm really going to do my due diligence. If I'm going to go through surgery again, I want to make sure it's the right person. Anyway, again, cut a long story short, I found a beautiful, amazing surgeon on the Gold Coast, and that is where I'm flying to. And the type of surgery it is microsurgery, so they have to connect. I think what they're doing is they're taking a little bit of cartilage from my ear to rebuild this side of my nose. There's even talk of them taking a little bit of my rib to also build out the nose. So I don't know what to expect too much, but I'm just in full trust, full faith mode. For any of you who know me, I'm such a big believer in God. Oh my gosh, and I throw a lot of my problems at him or her because sometimes things are too big for us. And yeah, that's another whole podcast for another day, but my spiritual level has increased incredibly throughout this experience. But circling back to my topics, the topic of this podcast is, so 3.5 years ago, this first happened. And I could have easily waited until I was at this point in my life potentially to start, but I didn't. As soon as I got home from the operation, it was horrendous. Many of you might have seen the video on my Instagram page. I put it out there, one, because it helps me move forward if the truth's out there, and two, to help inspire anyone else that may be going through something tough to know that you'll get through this. So yeah, as soon as I got home, I wasn't working, obviously. I did not want to leave the house. I didn't even let some of my closest friends come over. And I went into pretty much full recluse mode. My blessed mum, who I couldn't have done this without, she was there. And she was the only person that I allowed in the house, and she stayed with me for a good 6 weeks. But anyway, in that time, I was scrolling on Instagram and the thing came up to study nutrition, and I was not a nutritionist before that. My background was a registered nurse. And I thought, let's do it. I need to do something, or I'm going to sit on this couch and dwell about my thoughts. Mum was all for it. She's always she's always taught us when we were little, right or wrong, not really feel your emotions, but just get on with it. And that helped me incredibly in this time. It was like, no time for sadness, no time for anything. Let's just go, let's just get on with it, keep going. And she wanted so much for me to keep going. Still get a bit emotional about it. So yeah, she's like, I'll pay for you to do the nutrition course, I'll do it. And she just wanted me to keep going really and not fall into a hole. Pull myself together a little bit. And so I did it, and it was, I could do it online and at home, and it was absolutely perfect. And it allowed me to block out negative thoughts and strive for something. I actually had no intention of starting a nutrition business when I started it. It was purely because I was passionate about it, and I had my Healthy Little Eaters game that I was selling, and that was through passion about teaching children the importance of healthy eating, more so from my registered nurse background. And I thought, beautiful. I wanted the title of a registered nutritionist to help me with my game. I had no intention of starting nutrition in Queensland at that real initial point. But the more I got into it and the more I studied, the more I was like, hang on, I'm learning some incredible information that I did not know about. And I can actually teach this, and I can turn it into a business. And having a business was always a dream of mine. My brother has his own business, my dad had his own business, and it just runs in their family, I guess. So that's what I did. My point was I really ready? Not really. Everyone under the sun would have totally accepted the fact, if I wanted to lay on the couch for the next 6 months, it would have been completely acceptable from what I went through, but I was not going to do that. And to be honest, I still do not feel sometimes ready. Making these videos is incredibly hard. I love the gym, but I'm so authentic to say I walk into the gym and I get self-conscious. I go anywhere new and I get self-conscious. I get asked to stand up and do presentations, and I don't want to do it, but I do it. So that's my biggest thing is, please just start before you are ready. Because the amount of progress you will make in that time is absolutely phenomenal. And as I said, I could still be waiting. So when that last surgery, I don't want to say failed, but couldn't be achieved the way it was meant to be planned, I could have easily just thrown in the towel and said, I give up, victim. But I think I cried for like maybe 10 minutes. And again, my beautiful mum flew up from Adelaide to be with me, and we just rolled with it. And it's just one foot in front of the other. So that is my biggest advice. And honestly, it would have been way worse if I hadn't done anything. I would have sat on the couch, feel incredibly frustrated that my life was not going the way I wanted it to go. I absolutely love helping people, so I would have been frustrated that I wasn't helping people. I actually love making content, even though it is difficult for me sometimes. But I do love speaking, and I predominantly just love helping people to feel better. And if I wasn't doing that, I would have actually felt way worse than the little bit of discomfort that I feel by putting my face on camera, or by, I don't know, enough or speaking with someone. So circling back, that's my biggest advice. If you don't feel that you're ready to go to the gym, go to the gym. It is absolutely fine. It's just, honestly, it's our ego in a sense holding us back, our insecurities, but that is how we move. That is how we move forward. My life could have gone two completely different directions. Not done anything, victim mode, hate myself, low self-worth. It's definitely a possibility. Or get up, keep moving, learn from it, push yourself out of your comfort zone and just go. And I said that in a story once. Sometimes if I feel nervous or something, sometimes I'm honestly sitting in the car, even to go to the gym. I'm going to be so authentic because I think that's the only way we can truly help people. And I look in the mirror and I say, let's go. I put my earphones in, I put some wicked music on and I just go. And I encourage that for each and every one of you. So you don't have to feel better to go to the gym. You actually don't have to be full of energy to go to the gym. You don't have to look good in leggings to go to the gym. You don't even have to be eating healthy to go to the gym. I actually love, and I'm the biggest advocate of resistance training, which is weight training and almost lifting quite heavy weights, like building up slowly, because I think that's where the most power is for weight loss, especially over 40, for steadying our blood sugar level, for helping with insulin resistance, and for just boosting our confidence and our mood. So that's why I say you don't just continue eating the same way you are. Just join the gym. Who cares what you think you look like? Go at a time where there's not that many people there. Seek some support, but just don't wait, because everyone has a time on this planet, and I just think, let's go. Why not? So in terms of changing your diet, it's as simple as that old saying, I'll start next week. Well, no, why start next week? You don't even have to have it perfect. Just change your breakfast around. And often I do that with clients. I say, let's not change anything else, but let's change your breakfast around. And even that, man, the results are absolutely incredible. It might be adding a protein smoothie into your day to up your protein. Protein is probably one of the most important things for helping you to lose weight, helping with insulin resistance, setting your blood sugar level, and just feeling your very, very best, especially as a woman. So I'm pretty big, hot on hitting your protein needs. So I often chuck a protein smoothie into my clients' kind of meal plans, and it helps them with energy so much. So it might even be not changing anything, but just adding in a protein smoothie, or taking out one of the pieces of toast and adding in an extra egg or something like that. It can be so simple, but the important thing is starting. And you might start off thinking, okay, I'm doing this to lose weight, but you might actually find out you're doing this because your energy has increased, your confidence has boosted, you actually feel like teaching people what you've learned starting a business. It might not be the reason why you think you're starting, and that was exactly what happened to me. Mine was just to be able to say I was a qualified nutritionist to help with my Healthy Little Eaters game, and it was purely to occupy myself and to follow a passion and have a sense of purpose through my recovery. Little did I know was I going to start a podcast. Little did I know was I going to put it on YouTube or build an Instagram account or run a business from home. It's been absolutely incredible. I didn't even have a house where I could run a nutrition clinic from, but as I went on and worked out what I wanted, I really wanted to be able to work from home. I have 2 young boys, and it just fitted my freedom lifestyle a little bit better. And lo and behold, I got this beautiful house that I could run a business from. So I didn't wait till I had the house. I didn't wait till I had the space. I didn't wait till my face was perfect or beautiful. And I know that I will always have scars, battle scars, which is absolutely fine. But I am going to do everything I can to improve. And obviously nutrition is up there massively with how you feel and look and how your skin is and stuff like that. But the most important thing is I did not wait till I had anything. I just kept going. And one day I'll tell you my whole backstory about how I even survived raising these 2 little kids, not having work because I was a stay-at-home mum. But that's another story for another day. But coming back to my point is, please don't wait until you think you're ready, because you never will be, and life will just keep chucking things in anyway, and you feel so much more confident when you start before you're ready. It actually frees you because you won't be thinking about those things that you want to do and you wish you could do and you're waiting to do. But if you do them, it does free your mind up, and it makes you feel so much better. So I'll probably keep it there. They're my main points. Is starting before you're ready frees you. It avoids frustration. It helps you to build confidence, and importantly, it helps you to clarify what you are truly wanting in this life. And I'm such a big believer in going after what we want in our life, especially no matter what you've been through or no matter what current situation is. You can always look forward to a new you, in a sense. And I'm so hot at the moment on building a new identity, and I'm probably going to do lots of posts about this, because that's exactly what I had to do after what I had been through. You know, I would actually lay in bed and watch YouTube clips on strong, powerful women, because my self-esteem was rock bottom. My thoughts about myself was rock bottom, but I was like, come on. So I just watch clips after clips about powerful, beautiful women, and it sort of motivated me and inspired me. So you can chuck on some YouTube clips about the future woman or man. I don't want to just have it about women, because I do coach men and help men with weight loss as well, which has been, I love it. I absolutely love it as well. So I'm always open to helping anyone. But yeah, just constantly keep in mind that person that you want to be, and every day you just take little steps regardless of how hard it is. So I will leave it there. That is my hot tip for the day. I'm going to keep you posted with my surgery. I might be brave and show you a picture of when I did wake up from my last surgery, realizing that nothing had changed. Oh my goodness, and before that, I had my surgery cancelled twice. So I had mentally prepared. My mum had booked flights to Adelaide, and it got cancelled on me the day before or 2 days before. And the smash down that you get when you've lifted yourself and you're so excited is next level. But it's keep going, it's rise, and I would never ever be this strong without it. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for all my experiences. Every single one of my experiences I'm grateful for, and I wouldn't be such an empathetic nutritionist that I am now, who truly understands rock bottom. But yeah, so I will keep you posted on how my surgery goes. I might be a little bit quieter, but yeah, I'll definitely keep you posted, and just go for it. Do not wait for the perfect moment. Do not wait till you're ready. The time is now.